Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name's Commander Belane. Welcome to your Champions League group stage draw reaction, where the group stage draw has officially been taking place. All the groups have been announced and we've been found out, we've revealed who we are going to be playing in our group for, September, October, November, December, for our group stage. And it's very exciting. Watching the draw, I was very excited. And after seeing the group, we could have had easier, but we also could have had worse. So to be honest, I'll take it. I'm going to run through all the English teams, going to run through the whole draw, give you guys what happened in each group. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts opinions in each group. How do I think we're going to fare, and where do I think we're going to finish in the group, etc. But before I get into it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. If you're not on here, make sure you hit the bell notification to notify every time I do upload, and comment down below your thoughts opinions. Do you think we're going to progress? Do you think we're going to not progress? Do you think the group is too tough? Are you happy with the group? Are you not happy with the group? Leave me all your thoughts in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get straight into it now. Let's run through all the groups. Now in Group A, we had Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, two of the biggest giants in Europe. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch. With Club Brugge and Galatasaray, that makes up Group A. In Group B, we had Bayern Munich, Tottenham Hotspur, Olympiacos, and also Tirana, Zvezda, some team in Eastern Europe. They won the Europa League actually last season. They beat Liverpool 2-0 in the Champions League. So yeah, they've had some experience in Champions League in the past. But again, Bayern Munich and Tottenham obviously made a Champions League final last season. Going to be an interesting game to watch there. Hopefully Tottenham do come third, but I can't see Tottenham not progressing through that group. Olympiacos, I think Spurs are going to be too strong for them. So I expect Bayern Munich and Tottenham to progress through Group B. And then for Group C, we have Man City, Shakhtar Donetsk, Dynamo Zagreb and Atlanta, and of course, Man City get an easy Champions League group stage every single fucking year. It's typical. I mean, every time. I mean, what happened this year, last year, year before? I've never seen Man City get a tough group. It's typical. It's like it's already been fixed every time, and they always get Shakhtar Donetsk. I know what it is with Man City. They always get Shakhtar Donetsk. Again, I expect Man City to cruise easily through there. And Atlanta's going to be a tough one. I mean, they were in pot 4, but they've got some top players. Can see them, springing a surprise in that group. Maybe potentially even progressing, who knows. Group D, Juventus, Atletico, Leverkusen and Lokomotiv Moscow. Now again, another good group. Juventus, Atletico, they played each other in the round of 16 last season. Really entertaining game. For me again, Juventus, Maurizio Sarri, attacking football, attacking philosophy. Ronaldo, Dybala, they've got world-class squads. Atletico as well. I expect Juventus and Atletico to progress through Group D, but Leverkusen, they've got some top players. I expect Leverkusen to come third, however, and Juventus and Atletico to progress. Group E, we have Liverpool, Napoli, RB Salzburg and Genk. Again, nice and easy draw for Liverpool. Apart from Napoli, there's not really any difficult teams. It would be between Napoli and Salzburg for the second spot, but I do believe Napoli is slightly stronger with the squad they have, type of football they play. I expect Napoli to progress in second position. And in Group F, we have Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan and Slavia Prague. Now Slavia Prague was a team we faced in the Europa League. This, in my opinion, is the group of death. Now I'm going to quickly go over everything all over again, but just going over the group. Barcelona, Dortmund, Inter Milan and Slavia Prague. In Group G, we have Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, Lyon and RB Leipzig. And in Group H, which is where Chelsea feature, Chelsea, Ajax, Valencia and Lille in the fourth spot. Now, like I said, quickly going over the Chelsea group, starting with our group, I'm happy. I think that we can progress. We should be progressing. And in my opinion, if we don't progress into knockout rounds, I will be disappointed. It's as simple as that. We have enough quality. We have enough depth to be able to at least come second from this group. Now, Ajax, people thinking of the Ajax last season, they're without their captain, De Ligt. They're without Frenkie de Jong, who was to Barcelona. So they're a much weakened Ajax team. But remember, they've got one of the best youth academies in Europe. So it's still not going to be easy game. It's still got top players like Ziyech, David Neres, Tadic, Tagliafico as well as left back. They've got a really good keeper in Onana, and they also have Van der Beek as well. So they've still got some top players. As well as that, like I said, they've got one of the best academies. So they've got youth prospects coming out of Ajax. It's going to be youth versus youth when it comes to Chelsea versus Ajax. I really want to face Ajax. And to be honest, I'm happy that we got them. It's going to be an interesting match. I might even go to Stamford Bridge. We'll have to wait and see what happens in that. But that'd be a very good match to go and watch. And so, yeah, they could, in my opinion, I think Ajax will progress. And Valencia as well. Valencia, a very tough team. They've got some good players as well, Rodrigo, etc. They've got a really good manager. He was there last season. He's really implementing. He's got a project going on at Valencia. Definitely something that they're trying to do. They got to semi-finals Europa League last season as well. And they're a team in La Liga that are well known. They always do well every season. They always come around 4th, 5th, around those Champions League positions. So I expect Valencia to definitely give us a tough test. However, I still believe that we should be beating Valencia. And in my opinion, it should be Chelsea and Ajax that are going to be going through into knockout rounds, in my opinion. I think that we all top the group. I know that some people, Royal fans, will say that they could even see us coming third, but once we get all our players back, Reece James, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Rudiger, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Reece James, etc., it will be a different feature. And by the time we play our first match day of the Champions League, we will have Reece James and Callum Hudson-Odoi back. So many positives. We've got our first win. Lampard's really starting something special here at Chelsea. He's got the project going, the philosophy he's implementing that attacking philosophy. And I think that there's definitely something special that's brewing here. I still think that we'll come first, and I think it'll be Chelsea and Ajax to progress in Group H. Now going back to Group A, I believe, like I said, it'll be Paris and Real Madrid, fairly straightforward. Galatasaray and Group Club Brugge won't really give much of a threat. So Group A, I expect Real Madrid to come first and Paris Saint-Germain to come second. Group B, we have, like I said, Bayern and Tottenham. Again, I don't see any other teams apart from them to progressing. Bayern Munich in first place and Tottenham Hotspur in second place. Group C, again, Man City, an easy group. Shakhtar Donetsk, Dynamo Zagreb, Atlanta. I'm actually going to say Man City and Atlanta will come second. I think even though Atlanta will place in pot 4, I still think that they will be, I still believe that Atlanta will still be, giving Man City a fair shot. I think Atlanta might surprise that group. Is a bit of a dark horse in that group, in my opinion. I think there'll be Man City and Atlanta that progress. Group D, Juventus Atletico will progress, in my opinion. Fairly straightforward for them. Juventus first, Atletico Madrid second. Group E, Liverpool, Napoli again. Salzburg could cause an upset. However, like I mentioned earlier, I think that Napoli is slightly too strong for RB Salzburg, and I expect Liverpool to come first and Napoli to come second. And Group F, this is the group I want to talk about. This, in my opinion, is a group of death. Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan. I think that one of those teams will be in the Europa League and they will go alongside Arsenal United competing for the Europa League title. They're definitely going to be difficult. Now, I think Barcelona will come first, but it will be between Borussia Dortmund and Inter Milan for that second position. And I think, in my opinion, that's going to be very difficult. Both teams are quite similar in calibre, quite similar to the type of players they have. Inter Milan got a top squad. Antonio Conte, very good manager. We saw what he did at Chelsea. And, look at his CV and his profile. He's a serial winner. You look at the team they have as well. They've got a top team. Their defence is on point. They've got top players all over the show. Handanovic, De Vrij, Diego Godin, who's officially moved to Inter Milan as well. And they've got, other like Milan Skriniar, Asamoah, Nangolan, Brozovic, Vecino, Icardi, Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez has moved there as well. Lautaro Martinez. They've got top players all round, and the way they're trying to play as well, defensive on the counter, they've got a top team. I think the 3-at-the-back formation really suits them, the way they like to play between the lines. So I think Inter Milan will definitely pose a threat to come and progress in knockout rounds. You look at Borussia Dortmund as well. Jadon Sancho on fire. They were so close to winning Bundesliga last season. Yes, they've lost Pulisic, who was a key player for them, but they've still got a top squad all around. Jadon Sancho, etc. They've got a good manager as well, who's obviously building a project at Dortmund as well. So yeah, I think it's going to be very tight, but I think that Dortmund might just edge it. I think Jadon Sancho might be the crucial factor when it comes to them progressing. So I'm going for Barcelona and Dortmund to progress into knockout rounds. And then finally we look at Group G. It's Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, Lyon and RB Leipzig. For me, even though Zenit, despite Zenit being in pot 1, I don't see him progressing. But the reason why they're in pot 1 because they won. They came first in the Russian league. But looking at teams that's in their group, I don't think they're going to come first. I think that it's going to be obviously you've got Benfica, Lyon and RB Leipzig. I believe that the teams that are going to progress are going to be Lyon and Benfica. I think Lyon will come first. They've got top players, like I say, young players. Despite losing Ferland Mendy, they've still got a lot of good players. Memphis Depay, Hussam Aouar. They lost Ndombele, but they've still got a very good squad all around. Andre Lopez in goal as well. So they've got a really good squad all around. They've got a lot of young talent, a lot of youth set up as well. Really good youth set up at Lyon. And also RB Leipzig, who could pose a good threat. But I think that RB Leipzig will come third. And I think it'll be Benfica and Lyon to progress into the knockout rounds. But that's going to be my opinion. That's the teams I think will progress. I've read out all the groups. my reaction to the group stage draw. I'm quite happy with our group. I think that we've got a good group. Like I said, it could have been easier, it could have been more difficult, but overall, I'm very happy. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm really excited for the Chelsea versus Ajax game. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not here. Make sure you hit the notification so you know if I throw every time I do upload. And leave me your thoughts and opinions. Do you think we're going to progress? Are you happy, etc.? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.